Turning 18 is a liberating feeling. The freedom from childhood, freedom to join the military, and freedom to make whatever choice you desire, even if it has dangerous consequences. The pride of turning 18 is compared to no other. I personally, on my 18th birthday, walked into the nearest gas station and practically begged the clerk to ID me, just so that I could prove I was legally able to purchase something that day that I couldn't have purchased the night before. I'm here today to prove to you the dangers of divulging in the use of nicotine. Nicotine has bad effects on the body, both short-term and long-term. Nicotine also is able to destroy personal goods and your relationships with others. And lastly, nicotine can cause a deadly disease called addiction. To start off with, nicotine can affect both short-term and long-term health. In a study conducted to show the short-term effects of nicotine exposure, 6th graders were asked to smoke once per month. Later, they were studied and displayed nicotine withdrawals as well as strong cravings between smoking sessions. A separate group of 6th graders was asked to smoke less than once a month, then later switched to smoking once per month. These students were shown to be 10 times as likely to end up dependent on cigarettes. Not only short-term exposure, but long-term nicotine exposure has been linked with heart disease as well as an increased risk of stroke. This increase can also affect osteoporosis and bone fractures and has a negative effect on fertility in both women and men. Nicotine can cause not only short-term and long-term effects on the body, but personal wear and tear to goods and relationships with others. Second-hand smoke is considered to be the burning end of the cigarette and the smoke that comes from it, while third-hand smoke is considered to be the toxins released from smoking a cigarette attaching to nearby objects in the environment. Third-hand smoke is considered to be the invisible tobacco dust. It's a chemical that settles in the environment and stays there even after the cigarette has been put out, according to the American Thoracic Society. This chemical is called cotinine, which is a byproduct of nicotine, and it can be detected in both urine and hair. Cotinine can be found in couches, rugs, toys, and every surface in a home or in a car where someone can be smoking. Second and third-hand smoke can affect the relationships with others because the lingering chemicals from smoking can affect children as well as pets. Pets can have these toxins attached to their fur or feathers, and children can end up ingesting or breathing in these toxins just from connection to people who smoke. Nicotine destroys not only personal goods, but relationships with others, and it also destroys oneself through addiction. The physical effects of nicotine can cause addiction due to a tolerance buildup. A tolerance is built of the disturbing side effects caused by nicotine, and the pleasurable effects from smoking disrupts the body's natural balance. Not only that, but the psychological effects of nicotine that can cause addiction are once a habit is formed, it's very hard to break. The habit of feeling the need to smoke in order to complete daily tasks is now considered normal to smokers and makes them think that they need to smoke in order to complete these tasks. Triggers are connected to smoking and they become automatic in smokers, and that's considered a psychological dependence on smoking. Overall, nicotine is a very addictive drug and is dangerous to people and their livelihood. Nicotine can destroy good health, both short-term and long-term. Nicotine can destroy personal relationships with others, as well as goods that someone may own. And nicotine can cause a life-threatening disease called addiction. Nicotine has detrimental effects, and this is proven.